If you've been on TikTok or Instagram in early 2026, you've seen it. A person shoving Biscoff cookies vertically into a tub of Greek yogurt, leaving it overnight, and waking up to a Japanese cheesecake. It's the ultimate maximum reward, minimum effort hack. But as a food safety expert and culinary analyst, I had to ask, is this actually cheesecake, or are we all just victims of a massive dairy-based hallucination? I decided to investigate the science, the nutrition, and the reality of this trend. 1. Making the cheat cake, the recipe. The viral method is deceptively simple. You take a standard 200g tub of thick Greek yogurt, 5% fat or high-protein versions work best, and wedge 3 to 5 Biscoff or speculoos biscuits into the yogurt. You seal it, refrigerate it for at least 8 to 12 hours, and, according to the internet, magic happens. My experience, I made 3 versions. One with plain Greek yogurt, one with vanilla protein yogurt, and one with Oreos. After 12 hours, the biscuits had absorbed the moisture from the yogurt, transforming from crunchy crackers into soft, cake-like layers. The yogurt itself thickened further, mimicking the tang of cream cheese. It was surprisingly edible, but it felt more like a stiff parfait than a cake. 2. The expert reality check. Is it real? Let's be honest, no? This is not a Japanese cheesecake. It's an icebox cake with a marketing makeover. +1. The authentic standard, a real Japanese cotton cheesecake, developed in 1969 by Tomataro Kazuno, is an engineering marvel. It requires a bain-marie water bath, a delicate meringue of whipped egg whites, and precise temperature control. It is a souffle cake hybrid that jiggles when you touch it. +2. The viral version. This is a chemical reaction. The yogurt's lactic acid breaks down the starch in the biscuits, while the biscuit's sugar leaches into the yogurt. It's cheesecake flavored, but it lacks the structural integrity of a baked dessert. Nutritional comparison. The numbers. When comparing the nutritional profiles, the data highlights a significant trade-off between tradition and convenience. A single slice of traditional Japanese cheesecake typically contains 250 to 400 calories with about 5 to 7 grams of protein and 15 to 20 grams of sugar. In contrast, the viral yogurt cheesecake, when made with a standard 200g tub of Greek yogurt and biscuits, clocks in between 225 and 295 calories, but boasts a much higher protein content of 15 to 25 grams. While the viral version manages to keep sugar lower at 10 to 14 grams and offers near-instant preparation, it trades the airy, souffle-like craftsmanship of the original for a dense, high-protein snack that is essentially a fortified icebox cake. 3. The nutritional deep dive. From a health perspective, the viral hack actually wins in the macronutrient category. The protein power. By using Greek yogurt, you're getting a massive dose of casein and whey. Traditional cheesecake is primarily fat, cream cheese, and simple carbs, sugar/crust. The probiotic benefit. Since this version isn't baked, the good bacteria in the yogurt remain alive. You're essentially eating a gut health supplement disguised as a treat. The hidden sugars. Experts warn that the biscuits, Biscoff, Oreos, are ultra-processed. While the yogurt is healthy, you are still consuming refined flour and palm oil. 4. Healthier modifications and expert tips. If you want to maximize the expert-approved version of this trend, don't just follow the viral video. Do this instead. 1. The FiberMax swap. Use graham crackers or high-fiber digestive biscuits instead of speculoos. You'll get a similar texture with less sugar crash. 2. The sweetness scale. Use plain 5% Greek yogurt and add a drop of vanilla extract or stevia. Pre-sweetened yogurts often contain more sugar than a slice of actual cake. 3. The safety kill step. For real bakers, if you decide to make the authentic baked version, ensure the internal temperature reaches 75 degrees Celsius, 167 degrees Fahrenheit. Because Japanese cheesecake is so high in eggs, undercooking it creates a salmonella risk, especially given its jiggly, moist center. The verdict, rated honestly. When we break down the performance of this viral sensation, the results are surprisingly polarizing. Starting with taste, 7 out of 10, the dish manages to be remarkably satisfying. The natural acidity of the Greek yogurt provides a sharp, sophisticated tang that mimics high-end cream cheese far better than most would expect. When paired with the caramelized, cinnamon-heavy notes of a Biscoff cookie, It creates a flavor profile that is nostalgic yet mature. It isn't overly cloying, which is a common pitfall of fake desserts, making it a genuinely pleasant experience for those who enjoy a sharper dessert. However, the texture, 6 out of 10, is where the hallucination starts to crumble. While the cookies do soften into a cake-like consistency through moisture migration, the yogurt remains essentially yogurt. It is thick and creamy, yes, but it completely lacks the aerated, cloud-like fluffiness that defines a true souffle-style cheesecake. There is no structural crumb, only a dense, spoonable silkiness. It's a good mouthfeel, certainly, but it feels more like a thickened pudding than a slice of cake you would find in a Tokyo bakery. From a health, 9-10, perspective, this is where the trend finds its true justification. In a world increasingly obsessed with protein-forward snacking, this hack is a titan. Most desserts are a metabolic liability, high in refined sugars and saturated fats. This version flips the script by providing roughly 20 g of protein per serving. It is a rare treat that actually supports muscle synthesis and provides long-term satiety rather than a dopamine spike followed by a sugar crash. As far as guilt-free indulgences go, it is nearly peerless in 2026. Finally, we have to address authenticity, 1/10. Calling this a Japanese cheesecake is a marketing masterclass in hyperbole. A true Japanese cheesecake is a feat of culinary engineering requiring whipped egg whites, a water bath, and precise thermodynamics. This hack is simply yogurt with cookies shoved into it. While it is a brilliant icebox cake variation, calling it a cheesecake is like calling a microwave mug cake a patisserie masterpiece. It is an inspired snack, but let's stop pretending it's a delicacy. Final thought. This trend exploded because it caters to a generation that wants maximum reward for minimum effort. It's a genius breakfast or post-workout snack, but don't serve it at a dinner party and call it a Japanese delicacy. In the 2026 digital economy, attention is the primary currency and low-friction cooking is the ultimate content hook. We are living in an era where the barrier to entry for gourmet results has been artificially lowered by clever chemical shortcuts, appealing to a demographic that is chronically short on time, but high on aesthetic expectations. However, the danger of these viral shortcuts is the erosion of culinary literacy. When we equate a 2-ingredient yogurt mix with a technical soufflé, we lose appreciation for the Maillard reaction, the physics of egg foam stabilization, and the mastery of temperature control. From a food science perspective, the yogurt hack relies on cold set thickening and simple hydration, whereas the authentic version relies on protein denaturation and steam-assisted leavening.